hopped on a jet and I went down to Dominican Republic, and I haven't moved back since. But that's where it started from, and that's really the reason why. And I'm going to show you proof of it here in this video, exactly what it is physically that is so enticing about dating abroad as opposed to in the country, in the States. Because it's a major difference. It's black and white. Huge difference. For the most part, and when it comes to women in the West, they're not feminine enough. They're so masculine. They want to fight over everything. They want to be dominant. They want to feel like they're in control. And in their mind, it's me, 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 me. The most important thing is how they feel, and nothing about the man matters. And I think that's backwards, really backwards. In other countries abroad, it's just not that way. Although you might not make the same amount of money if you had the same job in another country. The cost of living might be different as well, might be cheaper. But there's certain cultural differences that as a man, as a human man, make you more comfortable and make you happy. And you can have all the money in the world, but you will never be happy if there's certain qualities that are not included in your life. But like I said, I'm going to show you the proof of all of that. You're going to see all of that. And when I first experienced it, I didn't even feel deserving, it was mind-blowing. Just like in this video right here. If you remember the first video that you seen when this came on, and compare it to this video here, major difference, right? It's crazy because it's just natural. And it's unnatural. The first video you seen is unnatural. But that's being with someone who feels like they are the center of the attention. Like the man has to do everything, chase behind her and make her happy. His life should be dedicated to making her happy. Look at this one here in the corner. She's happy to record me and pee in my videos. Or actually, not in my video, that's her own video, not even mine. I wasn't even thinking about her, But that's just the thing. And I'm sure there's, some females that you'll be able to get with in the West that obviously won't have an issue with that. But at the time, with the female that I was with, she had an issue with it. I don't know what it was, but the crazy thing is I didn't even really notice it until I left the country. And then I look back on my old photos and pictures and videos that it really actually stood out to me, especially while making this video. It really is what made me think about it. But the dating scene is completely different. The femininity of the women is top class. I can speak about Dominican Republic because that's my experience, and we're speaking about Dominican Republic. The women in Dominican Republic compared to the States is the women know their place and they take pride in it. They're not going to want to come home or have their man come home and their man's hungry. They already know that it's them who has to make sure that their man is good. So they're going to get up and they're going to make sure that he's okay and he has something to eat. Simple things like that. Does he need a massage? Do you need anything? Right? Even just going to like parties and stuff like that, I know like in the beginning of the video, if you remember, she was not even paying attention to me. I was in the States. She wasn't even paying attention to me. We're getting ready to go to the casino. I was taking her to the casino and paying for everything. And she wasn't even giving me the time of day. And for everyone that was saying I couldn't get any girls, you're crazy. Look in the bottom left right there. I mean, I could get girls, but that's not one you want to take home, right? Like, I get to Dominican Republic and what, I still got girls. So really nothing's really changed say with me. You know, I've never been lame. I didn't come here because I was lame. I came here because I was looking for a woman with feminine energy. And I found that. And I think that's what a lot of people are looking for. And it's something that you can find in the Dominican Republic. Dating in Dominican Republic is very easy, honestly, especially if you know the language. But if you're looking for a woman who's going to care for you, who's going to think about you, who's going to be involved in your life and in your interests and making sure that you're happy, that's definitely here. But I think that just might be a Hispanic or a Latina culturalistic type of thing too, especially when they're brought up in our home countries, because the men are usually the leaders, right? And they follow that, they live by that, and that's just how the culture's always been. In the West, I feel like the roles have been reversed, where now the women want to lead and the men have to follow. It's okay to chase a woman, but at the same time, it's how that woman responds to that type of interaction, which a lot of women in the West, they respond always in a negative manner. Like, it's no point to even having a conversation with them, right? When I go to the States, I don't even want to talk to them because I already know it's a waste of time. And now it's like the culture is ended in the States. And I find myself here, and it's just beginning.